Oh, I gotta figure out a change of plans. Try to grab a train, but I can't do it with the gear. No way, no how. Carrying too much stuff in the train. It's fucking going slow, but I felt too risky trying to jump on supplies in one hand, pack on my back, try to chuck it all on the train, and then climb on myself. I'm like, I gotta find a change of plans. Maybe I'll hitchhike, maybe I'll Amtrak it, we'll see. But until then, we're gonna eat a goddamn Cliff Bar. I got a Cliff Bar, a Nutrigrain bar. It's got 10 whole grains and vitamins. Standing down on one with the Harmony, and Nita with the Harmony. Thank you for the Vimo earlier too, by the way, homie. I always think they're extra sweet when I'm not on live. Oh, yeah, I just tried to back a train. I'm all sweaty. Running next to a moving freight train. It's like, you know what, dude? Not with all this gear, you know? I don't like getting them when they're moving anyway. Well, tonight and tomorrow we reroute. Go hitchhike it probably. Get out. Go to Spokane, hopefully. Let's fucking Amtrak it. We'll see. Let's go through. TB12. What's up, homie? Thank you for the heartbeat. What's up, Carl? It's going good, man. Got to back a train, but it's moving. I decided against it. I was grabbing the ladder and running, and I can keep up with it, no problem. I'm not fast, it's just going that slow. But it doesn't feel safe with all the gear. Carry too much stuff, you know? I got a Cliff Bar, didn't I? That's my Cliff Bar. We'll go to war for Cliff Bar. Which one of you sons of bitches stole my Cliff Bar? Oh, there it is. I took it out of the bag already. Oh, God. Don't worry about me, guys. Kathy's mad. What's up, homie? Welcome in. Elizabeth, hello. Hope you're doing well. Got that trip coming up soon, man. Kara with the heart. What's up, Kara? TikTok wants me to pay $56 in promotion. I was okay. Hard pass, TikTok. I did a lot of stuff here in Portland. I'm leaving town now. But if I get near Mother's Beach, I'll check it out, homie. Alright, taking a smoke break. Well, punk eight. No, man, I tried to back a train. It was going slow, moving slow, but I just don't get on when they're moving at all. I was running next to it a couple times, grab the ladder, run next to it, and keep pace, no problem. Kind of use the train to, boost your momentum and shit. But this doesn't feel safe trying to throw the bucket, bag of water and food, all that onto the train, and guarantee I get up there too without hurting myself. I'm like, bail. Well, tonight, or this evening, or tomorrow, just reroute, go hitchhike, go and try to get out of here. Guess the next train you out that way. Roxy with the Buckley's beer fun. NASCAR Maggie, what's up, homie? Yeah, too risky. I ain't trying to lose a leg out here. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying it. I'm not comfortable with. What we do out here is very dangerous enough. But I'm glad I'm not traveling with anyone because they might pressure me to go do something stupid. So, I gotta get to the next train yard. Start heading east. Yo, mom, what's up, homie? Elliot TV, I love Portland. Never get paid from Renaissance Fair in Minnesota. Surprisingly, no. Like 4 years ago. I don't know. Maybe any day they're gonna pay me. 4 years later, I don't know if today's the day. Maybe tomorrow. I don't think they're gonna pay me what they owe me. No. Kodo with the mom's bonnet. There it is. Oh, man, I'm fucking styling, brother. God damn, looking good with the bonnet on. I might have to get me a bonnet. You know, it makes my face look thinner face. Plus, it's a hell of an attention seeker. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get me a bonnet. Oh, maybe Friday. What day's today? Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Get out of here, guys. What's up, begging for laughs? How you living, man? I gotta go on and get, man. I'm telling you what. Elizabeth with the rainbow slide. Iron worker, what's up, homie? Elizabeth, thank you again. I don't know why I like that gift so much. It makes zero sense. A little cloud on a fucking slide, but gets me going. Amy with a wacky inflatable arm, man. Thank you. Just got done at work. Hell yeah, dude. Congratulations. I was waiting on a train. Good chunk of today. Getting to the spot. How to get into the spot, which is a pain in the ass. I was working on a bridge. I had to fucking climb underneath. So getting down without them seeing me was a little bit tricky. When I got down, and then waiting for a train. One shows up, run alongside of it, doesn't stop, just keeps moving, but very, very slow, you know. So I was like, I can do this. And I was running next to it. Let's keep pace, all right, you know. Surprisingly, my fat ass, but let's keep pace with no problem. It just didn't feel safe, you know. Fucking jumping up, carry too much stuff for that. So I bailed. Gave it like 4 little test runs. I'm like, nah, don't feel it. You know, gotta take my water / food bag, my bucket, and myself, get up on the ladder, throw that in there, and then get on. I'm like, or throw the stuff on, hope I make the ladder, and I don't lose all my food and water and bucket and all my expensive electronics inside the bucket. It doesn't sound too optimal either. So I just bailed. So fuck it. I was like extremely lucky between now and when I get off the lab and get out of here. A hell of a hike to get out of here too, man. But it is what it is. But unless I get really lucky and the train pulls up and randomly stops for no reason, which I doubt they'll do, I'm gonna have to hitchhike out. Hell, I might even Amtrak just to get fucking moving, get to the next train yard, you know. What's up, Carol? What are my thoughts on ticks? They're cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all inclusive. You know, they're just trying to get a meal. We eat meat. Why can't ticks eat our nectar? You know? They eat a home too. I got a whole farm on my back. Just a whole rows of ticks. You know? Feels good. You know, a bunch of things sucking on you like that. It's the most action I've had in probably a year and a half. I don't know, man. Ticks suck. What do you want to know about them? Because Lyme disease? Yeah, ticks have Lyme disease. I don't understand the fucking question. What do I think about ticks? I don't know. It sucks when they're on you. What do you want? Still begging for money? Not yet, Corey. If you think of a good way for me to beg for money, let me know. Fill me in. I haven't started that yet. You know, it's only a matter of time. I've never had a leech. I'm real. Yeah, I might be AI. I'm not even sure anymore. You know, I couldn't even fucking tell you anymore. What's AI and what's not? I don't fucking know. Oh shit, Pizza Hound's here. Hey, what's up, homie? Leeches are overrated. I think so too. Yeah, I was making fun of that the other day, Iron Worker. You know, how the hell is it so dark out that you can't see the color of the truck? It's so dark out, you can't see the color of the truck. But it's also not too dark for him to drive down a dirt road, find where you're at, and hit your wagon, just your wagon. Not the dogs attached to the wagon, because that's where the dogs are leashed to, is to the wagon. And not the person themselves, except for a light bump on their foot. Am I saying it's impossible? No, there's a possibility there. But when you cry wolf hundreds of times a fucking week, people are less apt to believe you. But there's some things that don't add up with that story, you know? Everything happened, I went back to sleep, but I made a phone call for an hour. This doesn't add up. So again, it might have happened, who knows? But if you're always lying on the internet, no one's gonna trust you. That would be Deborah. What's up, homie? You see the color of your eyes? You want me to stick my tongue out while I'm at it? Dirty motherfucker. Okay, I thought you wanted more than that. Someone else was talking some shit too, so I was kind of fucking around there. But yeah, if you want to know more about my take on ticks, I guess I can dropped. I used permethrin and permethrin. I got to reapply. It's been a long time. I used permethrin and permethrin on all my clothes, everything textile, sleeping bag, and all that shit. Bought on my sleeping mat. Keeps ticks, chiggers, and bed bugs, scabies, fleas, body lice, regular lice, hair lice, what the fuck. All the lices. Keeps them all at bay, for the most part. In my entire time traveling, probably had 3 ticks because of the permethrin. Or permethrin, depending on who you talk to. Fucking bummed though, man. I was waiting for a train today. One showed up, fucking bailed. I'm like, nah, it's moving. Moving super slow. I got homies that just hopped out of here. Down there about a couple miles. Fucking decided to bail. Didn't feel right. Trying to jump up. I was keeping pace, no problems. Grabbing the ladder, running with it. I'm like, yeah. Then I got to hold onto that ladder. Take my left hand with my bucket, my water, my food. Throw that onto the train, not miss. Not end up shit all over the fucking stones, and then climb up and hope I don't fucking fail in a way that I get injured or a way that I lose my shit, whatever's in my bucket, food and water as well. So I was like, nah, I ain't doing it. So I gave it consideration 4 times. I was running with the train like 4 different times. I was like, I don't need to ride that bad, risk losing a fucking leg over. So I'm probably gonna hitchhike or Amtrak on out of here. Get out of Portland that way. I gotta get out of the city. I'm starting to get that overwhelming feeling. The concrete jungle for too long. We got here, right? You got a lot of trees here, terrible, really. G. Murray, what's up, homie? I've been live for like 10 minutes. I think AI will affect the industry I used to work with. Well, like computer programming already has, dude. I was talking to another programmer here in town. I was trying to write a script that will automatically. I just got to plug my computer in without the monitor, without any peripherals. Just plug my computer in to a power bank and then plug my camera in and have it automatically upload all my videos and photos and shit, which isn't too hard to write. I just wanted to see what they had to say about it. And they're like, oh, just use Clyde AI or Clive AI or something. I'm like, oh. It makes sense. It's a tool, they speed things up. Bartending, no, I can't see AI affecting bartending too much. Career I did previously in life. If what I'm doing now, I don't need AI for anything in this moment. Maybe someday, but not right now. It's pretty cool. Marie, what's up, homie? Thank you for the 9,000 shares. I mean, a lot of people around the country, Marie, and the only reason I know you're alive is because Marie shares it to us. So good looking out, homie. Have I done anything interesting here yet? Not really. No, for 19 hours a day, sleeping for 5, 6, and then waking up and sitting. You could just check the videos. You gotta take a peek at the videos I'm putting out Insight, and you'll see like all this stuff I've been doing in Portland. I got a whole bunch to go through still. I think it's a culmination of 3 days so far over like 4 videos. But yeah, don't worry about that. Really, Caribou. Look it up. It wasn't a train ride. Either way, it's sad. It wasn't a rider. We don't lose a lot of riders. The trains, we lose a lot of riders. Illicit substances usually. Hell yeah, Insight. Appreciate you, homie. Think you'll do this forever? I don't know. How long's forever? You know what I mean? Like, me and you, our end of days might be tomorrow for all we know. I'll be doing this for quite some time though. I fucking love this shit. Meeting new people. The community we built online, the traveling community outside of that, or even the traveling community inside of that. There's so many travelers now coming and going out of the community here on social media and shit. Meeting people around the U.S., trying food out. Being a little asshole on the internet. It's keeps things interesting, that's for sure. What's up, Blue? How you living, homie? I don't know if you guys have ever seen a comment. It reminds me because the person's name was Blues. They were coming in here for a long time. You got Blue, who we've met in real life, I think 2 times, 3 times. And then you got Blues, who came in all the time, was super supportive, super nice. She left a comment in a video of mine. And I looked at it with the utmost disgust, and I had to block them. I was like, It was, I wish Troy and Hell could resolve their differences and be friends again. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You mean the amount of accusations by that person. Again, I'm glad it was aimed at me to prove that, that creator is an unreliable narrator. But I'm like, once someone labels me an animal abuser and a P3, the last thing I'm going to do is make amends and be friends with them again. So I did block them. I was like, oh, yuck. Yeah, permethrin, is it Mick? Permethrin's pretty good for all that. Around Portland, looks like G-Motto. Thank you, homie. Oh wow, the Animal Whisperer. I wouldn't go that far. So it's a little warm today, but it ain't bad. Waiting by the regular track. All tracks are regular. Corey, you're welcome for the education. That'll be $5 whenever you get a chance. You can drop a Galaxy on here, Corey. That'll be $5 for your information, or you can just hit up the links in the bio. You knock yourself out, Corey. Do I have a gaming PC? No, I got a small Raspberry Pi I carry. Mainly it's because it's modular. If I break the monitor, I can get a new monitor. If I break the mouse, keyboard, everything's separate from each other. The fan's even separate, for fuck's sake. But that's not for gaming. I use my phones for gaming on occasion, not often. I do enjoy gaming. I just don't have a lot of time to do it. Hatchie the Hatch, hell yeah. Gregory, what's up, homie? Should bury the wagon. I mean, Hatchet. Yeah, rest in peace, Cardi B. You were too young. Oh, Portland was beautiful. I had a really good time up here. Checked out the Oregon Zoo. Hobo Lupo really rolled the red carpet out for me, dude. Like, it was fucking awesome. Checked out the Oregon Zoo. Checked out a rail museum. Checked out the Willamette. I think that's how you say it. River. Did a whole bunch of shit. Like, every day we're doing like 1 to 3 different things. Basically jammed 2 weeks worth of stuff in one 4-day period. But also on top of that, like, for me to be able to do all that stuff would take me a week or two to do one thing. You know what I mean? I gotta walk to these fucking places and then find a way in, find a way out, and all that shit, So it was a really fucking good time. Especially just hanging out with other train riders, hitchhikers, retired travelers, current travelers. It really was a much needed chill session with the community. I did not get hot pot. Honestly, I forgot about it, so you just brought it up, and now I'm mad at myself. To be honest with you, I'm in town for another day. I don't know. I might just fucking Amtrak out of here, dude. I need to get out of Portland. Had a good time here. I'm just feeling kind of claustrophobic. The concrete jungle kind of closing in around me. So everything, and plus, I almost grabbed the train and I bailed last second. So it was just moving. I don't know if I was moving. So. Kind of getting the itch just to get the fuck out of town at this point. I don't know, call the cops on me. What's up, Tommy? Well, yeah, I'm trying to get to Boston. So, I don't know when that takes. Marie with the Harmy. Yeah, yesterday I met up with Pizza Hound. Actually did another meetup later in the night, or later in the evening too. I think around like 8:30. The sun was like just going down. We parted ways. That was a quick one. Really cool dude. Pizza Hound we met up with. I think we talked about like just having dinner and parting ways and shit. We talked for like 4 hours. Just me and Pizza and her mom. It was a fucking great time. Even Pizza's mom, I was like, what should I call you? Because all I've heard you addressed as his mom. Should I call you mom? She's like, yep, call me mom. I'm like, done. I got more mothers now. Well, if you don't get jealous. Yeah, we're taking a break in Boston for about a month. And I don't know, there's a few things kind of floating around. I'm like, oh, like Abby's having a memorial. Abby the Spoon Lady. Marie, what the fuck, the duck and everything? Look at that guy, he's adorable. Thank you, Hoagie. That was cute as shit. Yeah, Abby's having a celebration of life for her brother on the 20th, and I'm like, dude, if I'm like near Chicago by like the 10th or 15th, in August, like that's a quick hop. I could be in Kansas City and get down there like within a day and a half. Go say what's up in Wichita. So I might go do that, and it's going to set back my going back plans. You know what I mean? I don't know yet. Or I might just race across the country like originally planned. But all hinges on me getting the fuck out of Portland. Gotta do that first. You gotta do that first. I got a pretty cool area to kind of kick it in tonight, I think, for camp. If I stay here, I might just get out of town tonight, at least get close to it, try to hitchhike out. I'm either going to hitchhike or Amtrak out of here. The eastbound way, this train just fucking keeps moving. I'm like, I don't feel like getting on a moving train. You know, I thought about it. I even like tested it out. I was running next to it, my hand on the ladder, fucking kept up, no problem. But I'm like, damn, taking 35 pounds and chucking it above my head and then climbing up on a ladder without hurting myself or potentially falling and losing all my shit that's on the train that I threw on there. I'm like, I don't know, this doesn't feel right. So I bailed. Whatever I don't feel comfortable with, I don't do. You know what I mean? So I decided to bail. So it's either Amtrak or hitchhike. Let's go hitchhike. It's been a while since we did a hitchhiking live on here, right? As far as Amtrak from me, I'm not sure. I literally just tried to get on a train. Like, went probably about half a mile trying to get on the train, and then walked for over another mile, and then went live. You know what I mean? So I don't really have any idea. I don't be sorry. It's fine. It's all part of it, man. Just gotta get out, escape from Portland. You know. I'll probably get off the next train yard. I think it's just one before Spokane. I'm sure it has to be a stop before Spokane. I'll look into it a little bit, check the maps out and shit. A long way, yeah, 3,000 miles or something. Well, let's see what happens. I might just hitchhike because it's free, you know. I always like talking to people anyway. But I think we all have some unresolved PTSD from me hitchhiking through California. All right, guys, get ready for 4 days of being in the blistering sun with my thumb out. All right, we got a ride for 15 minutes. Let's stick the thumb out. All right, 3 days later, we got a ride for 20 minutes, you know, and oh my God, it took forever. So it was nice to back a train out of here, but I don't know, I think about 3 trains in the last fucking 3 weeks or whatever. But, right? Roseville up, Dunsmuir up. Two. Wow. Kind of it's unfamiliar territory for a freight train for me, you know, so it's kind of fucking up. Once I get up to Montana, unless I hit the line I didn't do before, the low line, it's a fucking cakewalk once I get up there. Just gotta get up there first. No big whoop. What's up, MZ? DDG, good to see you. Oh, Ratond and Cali. Yeah, those, I mean, it's not about Ratond. I think my brain was trying to, like, block it out. I don't remember Ratond. Yeah, no, I've already ridden all the way from, like, Washington State before. I didn't go from Washington to Portland via train. I think I Amtraked it. I Amtraked it. Pacific Northwest with the camping. Thank you, Hobie. Dude, your comment, like, oh, you've captured Portland perfectly. I live for those comments, dude. If I'm in someone's, like, area and they're like, yo, you did really good, like, good job documenting my state or my town. I'm like, hell yes. I love those comments. Thank you. Oh, 96, damn. It would be cool to have you here. Hey, Abby, how you doing? From here to Idaho, it's very pretty with all the waterfalls. I went through the winter, so I didn't see too much. It was on an Amtrak, so it wasn't all that, you know, jaw-dropping for me. But, yeah, the only way I know how to get out of Portland here, the train doesn't stop, it slow rolls, and it's fucking slow, you know, but I didn't feel safe getting up there with everything I carry. Maybe if I had didn't carry the bucket or something, I would have thought about it, but not for me. Not trying to lose a leg today. So I got to hitchhike up to the next train yard, figure out where that is, hitchhike or Amtrak to it, and then do it all again. Which I don't know if it'll be Spokane or not. We'll see. Probably worked out anyway though, because that train might have taken me down to fucking Utah and kind of fuck everything up. But whatever. I'm not beating myself up on the inside or anything about it. Jen with the Buckley's Beer Fund. Jen's Ghost is dropping gifts in here. Hitch, Buckley's Beer Fund. What's up, Hitch? How you living? You're welcome, man. Oh, Portland's beautiful. Like I don't know. I was in the bad part of Portland. It was still very chill. The one thing I noticed last time I was in Portland and this time is pretty much just like everyone leaves you alone, no matter what you're doing, as long as you're not putting anyone in imminent danger. Everyone just leaves you the fuck alone. You know. Like, everyone just minds their own business, and it's cool as shit. You know, like, I could probably drop a deuce in the middle of the interstate and just drive around me. Not that I would. I might. You know, I want to test it out, see how far this goes. No wildfire issues yet. Especially, you gonna marry me? I'm gonna get married to a flock camera? Fuck yeah, dude. Especially in Portland. I don't know what wildfires here and shit. Maybe when I start heading out west a little. Sure, see some dry spots. Colorado seems to be the worst spot for wildfires right now, though. I'm not going to Colorado, so it should be okay. I'll keep an eye on it when I start getting up that way. I don't think I really have to worry about it until I get out of Portland, which is unknown how I'm doing so right now. I'll have a sit and think about it and go from there, you know, but I'm not committed to either hitchhiking or Amtrak just yet. I don't know. I've been getting hit on a lot, virtually, while I've been here in Portland. Oh, Elizabeth, thank you. I'm getting hit on a lot from people from this area, Washington State and Portland, well, in Portland virtually, and maybe I can use that to my advantage. You know what I mean? They could give me a ride to Boston, or to Spokane, whatever. You know what I mean? I'll put my mouth on whatever you want. I don't give, you know, that's fine. Whatever you need. You know what I mean? Get your jollies off. And then I'll get a ride. I don't know, you know, is that wrong? You know, is prostituting for a ride? What are you doing, Troy? What are you even talking about right now, Troy? Yeah, like, is prostituting for a ride out of here really immoral? I don't think so. The world's oldest profession. World's oldest. I don't know, maybe I can just hitchhike in lingerie. It'll send the right fucking message, you know? Yeah, that's the way to go. That's pretty full. I gotta see the rest of your note, Elizabeth. Ugh. Yeah, prostitute. You guys ever heard prostituting before? Damn, man, I gotta start using that shit more. I've been saying that shit for years. Yeah, it's 84 out in this bitch. Elizabeth, thank you again, homie. There's fucking thorns everywhere. Portland, Oregon in general, the old state of Oregon's worse than fucking Alabama. Elizabeth, that was more than just a little, homie. More than a little. It's like a quarter of what I make a week. Dude, thank you very much. You know, I deserve it. You know, because I just sit on the fucking internet all day. Talking shit. Did a cooking live. Yesterday I was doing meetups and shit, and I just focused on that and editing. So I didn't go live. The day before that we did a cooking live. And then the last half an hour of it was me dogging this wannabe creator that's cosplaying a hitchhiker for getting the wagon run over by a truck. Not an ounce of sympathy was found that day. Not 1 ounce. You prostitute for a quarter? I think you're underpaying yourself, homie. I think you're underpaying yourself. Yeah, the cooking lab was fun. All protein too, man. Over a pound of chicken. Yum. Onions, peppers, potato. Yesterday I just did some bao buns for dinner. I was hanging out Pizza Hound, and it was filling. You know, I got a nice serving for like what, $13, $14 is on what the fuck it was. But beyond that was just protein shakes. Today was just protein bars, protein shakes, banana. And I got the old tank lip special here, folks. Now, I'm not going to eat 4 bowls or whatever the fuck of this shit on TikTok Live, but I might dip into this one bowl and eat a little num-nums. I don't carry milk with me. for obvious reasons. But Pizza Hound gave me this the protein milk that you don't need to refrigerate until you open it. So I'm like, oh fuck yeah, man! I'm gonna have milk and cereal on the fucking road. Hell yeah! So thank you, Pizza Hound. I mean, you might even stick my ID in it. Put a little hole in the top there, a very little hole. But tomorrow, I'm cheat day. I'm like a motherfucker. I don't care where I am or what I'm doing. And my cheat days are gross. It's so bad. Last week, I got a pizza, an entire large pizza, and I ate the whole thing. The week before, I got $20 worth of McDonald's. Well, Troy, doesn't sound too bad. That's like a meal and a couple things. No, I got a deal. I got 2 cheeseburgers, 2 large fries, and 20 nuggets and a drink for $20. And I ate all that shit. My cheat days are fucking disgusting. God damn, do I look forward to it. You know? I'm thinking about hanging up and going back to the old life. I don't even know who that Troy is anymore. Awkward Adrian. I don't even know what he looks like anymore. No, man, my entire time traveling, I've never once thought, like, I should stop or I want to quit or anything like that. It's a lifestyle now, you know. It's not just a phase, ma. No, it's a lifestyle. I love this shit. I love the people that do it as well. Unfortunately, none of them do fucking social media. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no one trying to put their face onto a crime that they're committing, except for my dumbass and a few others. So unfortunately, we get a really inaccurate representation of the traveling community on social media. You know what I mean? What you guys see, the bulk of the garbage pail creators that travel, and the manipulators, and the scammers, and all that shit ain't out here, dude. Y'all struggle with eye contact and like trains and travel. You know, that's all. Even me, I'm not an accurate representation of the traveling community at all, in the slightest. I get along with everybody. You know what I mean? I have a good time with everybody. But I'm not a representation of the traveling community in the slightest. You know, any of the subcultures out here or groups out here, I am not a representation of that. I'm my own captain, for sure. Doing my own thing. But a lot closer than those scamming motherfuckers, you know? Oh, guys, by the way, my bucket got hit by a pickup truck the other day, and I need money for it. It was a $50 bucket. I need about $500. For emotional damage that came with my bucket getting hit. Dawn, good start there with the mark of love. Good start. Great start for the bucket money. Dawn, thank you, Obi. You guys see my fucking pin? No one even mentioned the pin yet. You sons of bitches. I got 2 pins now. I got 2 pins. I don't just go out and buy pins, right? I attach memories to them. So we're at the Railroad Museum. Hobo Lupo, myself, and I'd like to say mutual friend at this point, but definitely a Lupo friend. I think we got along well. I got these pins. Oh, I lost it. Well, that didn't last long. I was running next to the train. Yo, Steven. Man, Steven, thank you, brother. You don't have to do that. I'm still in town if you want to try to meet up. No pressure. I had a pin here that said conductor. I didn't even get a photo nor a video of it. But right there, you can see 2 little holes where this conductor pin was. I'm no longer a conductor, Lupo. I told you. I knew it was going to fall off. I think I told you that at some point. Like, yo, it's going to fall off. But I didn't realize it was going to happen the first time I fucking tried to hop a train. What are you going to do? So I got an engineer one, and I got 2 conductor ones. And I went up to Lupo. I'm like, which one do you want? Engineer or conductor? He's like, engineer. I'm like, all right. I went up to a mutual friend, and I was like, yo, which one do you want? I'll take conductor, you know, or the UP pin. I'll take conductor. Cool. So I had the conductor and the UP pin. And then our mutual homie was like, what's it like, buy one, get one? I'm like, yeah, it was buy one, get 2 free. And start walking away, and Lupo was just shaking his head like, yeah, right. They were pretty cheap, though. They weren't crazy. Like, it wasn't like $20 a head or something, you know. But I knew the hat pin would stay on at least for a bit. I like attaching shit to memories. You know, every time I look at that pin, I'm going to take my time in Portland hanging out with y'all. You know, fuck yeah. But listen to this shit, Lupo. I go to the fucking train tracks. Fucking trains going by. It's fucking slow rolling, you know? So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's see how this goes. So the motherfucker goes by, I grab the ladder, start running, keeping pace, no problem. But my left hand's got, like, you know, fucking 2 liters of water, my food and all that, and the bucket. And I'm like, yeah, I can throw that over, hope it all lands and doesn't end up going under the train or fucking all over the ballast. You know, so say that lands in there just fine, then I got to pull myself up the ladder, hope I don't fuck up, fall or something like that. And then I lose all my shit because it's on the train already, which has happened to me before out in Little Rock. Fucking guitar is living its own adventure now. You know? So I decided to fucking bail. I'm like, nah, it doesn't feel right. Didn't feel safe, didn't feel right. So I didn't do it. So, taking Amtrak, hitchhike, I don't fucking know. I got out of town though. Let me get the hell out of here. Now, before I had my fucking Honey Nut Cheerios. This last brought to you by Honey Nut Cheerios, made by the Kellogg Cereal Company, founded in 1896. I don't ever hop a train without my Honey Nut Cheerios. The first thing I like to do is go to the swampy areas of the country, high mosquito areas, and I just rub this shit all over my body while making animal noises. And then as soon as the mosquitoes come, I like to say, ding, 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 it's dinner time. Buy Honey Nut Cheerios. That was Steven again. Thank you for the kashap. Yeah, no, great spot. Definitely a good spot for anyone who's willing to catch on the fly. You know, I think I need to just commit. I'm not hopping on the fly anymore. You know, I'll hop off if they're going walking speed. It's a lot. I don't have my pack on or anything. I just throw my shit over and then I jump off. I don't mind that as much. I mean, like under 5 miles an hour, it's got to be walking speed for me to even consider it. I still might not. But like when I jumped off in Eugene, I think it was still moving a little bit. It stopped like 50 feet later. I was like, I should have just waited, but I don't want to get pulled into the yard, you know. But yeah, it's a slow motherfucker. Easy to catch if you're not carrying too much shit. Roxanne, thank you for the fucking roses. Carol, I saw you in here. Roxanne, Spitfire, I saw you in here. Thank you guys for posting all the highlights from the lives, man. Much appreciated. Sometimes you guys catch some really, really good shit. I got a hate speech violation. What? What's it because I made fun of that person for getting the wagon hit by a cop? Really, Lupo? Yeah, well, I say that to Roxanne every time she comes in. I'm sure she's been sick of it for 20 years, and I still keep doing it. You know. 101. It's 86 here, I think, today. It's not too bad. A little spicy, sitting in the sun and puffing around. Like, I was sweating when I fucking decided to bail on that train. Oh, did I catch a ride? Yeah, I caught a ride from, let's see, when I grabbed the ladder from the train, probably a good 50 feet. I said, fuck this. I did that like 4 times, so there's 200 feet right there. Yeah, I'm going to hitchhike or Amtrak out of here. I'm going to have a nice long think after the live. I'm going to have a nice long think and a nice long smoke about it. And look at the maps and shit and try to see what would be best. I don't want to hitchhike from downtown Portland. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be in the city and try to hitchhike this. It takes forever to get a ride. People are so desensitized to people on the side of the road with signs and shit. So I got to see what would be more cost effective for me just to fucking bang out an Uber, get the fucking edge of town, stick a thumb out, and try to get to the next train yard. Or would it be cheaper or the same price as grab a fucking Amtrak, take me where I'm going. So I'll take a peek at it after the live and go from there. You know, any other 5? I don't even know, brother. I think there's an interstate over here somewhere. I don't even know. I told the cop to go fuck himself today. But you know the spot you dropped me off at, and there's all like tents and RVs and shit. Today was the day they decided to kick everybody out. Now me, I'm fucking slick. I didn't know where I was. No one knew where I was. That's the point of what I do. You know what I mean? I was fucking way out of the cut. But I gotta walk right through that area to get out of there. You know what I mean? Oh, Marie, thank you, homie. I gotta walk right out of that area to get the fuck out of there, right? So at that point, like, they got like outreach, city workers and police and tow trucks and all this shit, right? Clear the RVs out, clear the tents out. They got a moving truck to throw everyone's shit in. You know, so I'm going around taking photos of all that, some video. It's fucking sad. No matter what way you cut it, it's fucking sad, man. People about to lose everything they fucking own and they live on the streets, you know? But I want to know, because I know Portland's pretty good with the unhoused population. Any, like, vacate camp notices I've seen, which I didn't see any over there. Maybe they tore them down. I don't know. But all the vacate campsite notices I've seen in town here are marked for 24 hours or 72 hours. 24 hours is shitty, by the way. 72, all right, fine. I say give them a week personally. After the week, do what you gotta do. But I went up to one of the outreach people that work for the city, like social worker kind of vibe. And I was like, hey, like, how long do they give them notice for? And the cop's like, we're busy here, we're doing our job, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shut the fuck up, no one's talking to you. I'm talking to this guy over here. You need to back up, blah, blah, blah. I did back up. I don't know, I can't afford to get arrested. You know what I mean? Even unlawfully. What the fuck? I don't know you're talking to this guy. You know, he comes over fucking butting into my conversation. But I guess they gave that area, they gave him 5 days notice and then cleared him out. I'm not near the... I'm not too far from the 5. I'm probably walking distance from the 5. But I gotta hit the 90. I'm gonna go down to 84. 84... So far, there has to be another train yard between here and where I'm trying to go. There's no fucking way. It's the whole state of Washington. Let's see. Directions. Maybe it's a 5-hour trip from here to Spokane. Mostly on the... Wants me to go back on the 99. Boo-boo. We're going to Vegas, baby? Hell yeah. I'll leave the pack in the motel so I don't get harassed. Thank you, boo-boo. Yeah, it was very nice of you, homie. Yeah, I might Amtrak, I might hitchhike. I don't know. I'm just trying to see what highway I need to get to. It's telling me to go to 99 again. I'm like, I don't want to go to 99 for nothing. You know, PTSD from 99 to fucking Cali, right? 395. And you get the 395. I'm going up to 84 for a while. Once I get north of the river, it's probably scenic route type shit. It'll probably take me longer. Could go 14, Highway 14 or Interstate 84. Hit 82 from there. Yeah, I think that's the move. 84 to 82. Let me see how much an Amtrak is. Don't pay for an Amtrak ticket because I'm not. I know you guys are super fucking nice and supportive, but I don't know if I'm taking the Amtrak out of here or not yet. What's up, homie? How you living?
How you doing?
Good, man. Good. Can't complain. Still breathing.
Yeah. Smoke by chance?
No. Oh, you need one of these?
Yes,
Yeah.
Sorry to bother you.
Oh, no, you're fine, man. You're fine.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
Have a good one, brother. All right. Excuse me, what? Portland to Spokane. I don't know if you can get out of Spokane. I know you can get out of Idaho, get into Idaho. I never hopped into Spokane before. But whatever, we'll figure it all out. One thing at a time. Trip cannot be booked. Trip cannot be booked. That's not good. I'll probably try. Let me try a different departure station. Well, the good news, there are no trips from Portland to Spokane via the Amtrak station. Probably gotta go up to Seattle and then head up that way somehow. I don't fucking know. So that takes Amtrak out of the situation right there. So boo-boo. Wait, Elizabeth, thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, Marie, thanks for pinning that. That was Marie. Yeah, fucking unicorn poop. I'm not doing anything that entertaining, homie. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, Chattanooga, right next to Chattanooga, Portland, Oregon. I don't have a sticker on it. I should check that. So Pasco? Where's my sticker? Oh, my sticker up. Boom, 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 boom. Portland. Oregano. I did the sticker, it just didn't show up. Let's see if I can get the... Yeah, the stickers are glitched out. Spatial Nate, what's up, homie? Patrick with the follow. It's a quick jog. No problem, Lexi. I love me some Chattanooga, though. I love me some Chattanooga. Maybe Bus. Greg with the follow, thank you. I think I was gonna hitchhike it, though. I don't like buses and shit. I'm agoraphobic. I don't talk about it often, and when I do, I keep it really quick. Anything that's I got either a lot of people in it in general, or anything that's closed spaces with a lot of people being the key factor, it triggers a fucking severe anxiety within me. Yeah, so I'm agoraphobic. People is afraid of open space. I don't have that one, thank goodness. You know, a lot of resolution throughout my life, a lot of cognitive behavioral therapy. You know, so I usually have a job that makes me be social. But yeah, I don't like cramped spaces or with crowded people, or crowded areas in general. I'll do it if I gotta, but left to my own devices, I'm like, nah, that's okay. Where's Pasco? Okay, that's along the way. It's not far at all. Pacific Northwest Gal, thank you for the heads up. And they got a choo-choo yard there too. Maybe that's the fucking move. See what old Amtrak says about Pasco. Pascal, am I saying it right? Nah, no Boise. I don't want to end. I'm trying to get up into the northern part of Montana. I kind of fucked that up. Book Portland to Pasco. I said it for the 16th. Oh yeah, there's a train here. 67 bucks. Nope. Discount codes. Yeah, 67 bucks. It's a 5-hour trip, a 4.5 hour trip. And from there, I can grab a train and go hitchhike in Spokane from there. Maybe that's the move. Again, I might just still fucking hitchhike it out of here. You know what I mean? It's a 5-hour drive all the way to Spokane, or 4.5 hour Amtrak, but obviously it's a guaranteed ride with the Amtrak. We also got to fucking pay money for that. We all know how much I hate paying for rides. Yeah, I'll be taking 84 the whole way. If I can get out towards, where am I? Here. If I can get out towards Sandy, like past Gresham. Yeah, Sandy might look good. How far is that from here? 21 miles to Sandy, Oregon. Oh, I'm sorry. Boo Boo, thank you again, by the way, for the unicorn and the travel with us. That's fucking great. You're fucking awesome. You guys are all great. The Marie, Amy Ann, Pacific Northwest Gal, Dawn. You guys doing too much. Alright, so how much is okay, never mind that. So how much for an Uber out there? 60 bucks for an Uber to the edge of town. So I'm at the public transit, which again I'm not a big fan of, but is what it is. Either way, I'm out of town tomorrow. One way or another. I don't gonna fucking walk out this bitch. I'm out of here tomorrow. You know. Figure it all out. $67 Amtrak or a day of moving to get to the edge of town. Which I could check on out. Where's California? I like California. As soon as it's out of the way. What goes around the I-84? Interstate 84, if I saw it correctly. What I'm looking to do is get to the 84 and stick my thumb out. The outskirts of town and shit. Let me see if I fucked that up though. Oh no, that's 26. Thank you, Caribou. I see you. The homie looking out. I'm on this random fucking highway, guys. How the fuck I got here? Who let me outside? Brothers and sisters, who let me outside? What? There's a rail museum. Right on the outskirts of town. Right by the 84. Maybe that'll be the move. That'd be pretty cool. A rail museum, then hitchhike on out. And that's only 13 miles away. It might be Uberable. Guys, don't tell me when I take Ubers, though. You know what I mean? Like, I've met up with quite a few traveling creators that travel in a similar way, and they say never tell anyone to take an Uber, so they lie to their community, so like they just seem like they're more authentic. So don't tell anyone to take Ubers. You know what I mean? Keep it on the hush hush, babies. You know what you should do? You should get an Amtrak out of town. You're right by the station. Hitch, I will fist fight you. Burning Man, you're a gift at level 33, and you haven't dropped 10 universes in my chat. What even is this? Why am I even here? I go live for the sole reason of making an exponentially large amount of money. So I'm trying to be like other creators. Is it working? What's up, Ryan? Evie, what's up? You don't call them though? Wait, what did I not call? You did remind me I didn't call my parents. I'm seeing it more and more on here. There's always been a fucking, a plethora of shitty human beings on TikTok, right? And I'm not all that great. I'm just not a terrible human being. These people are god-awful. It makes me look amazing. But in all reality, like, I'm seeing it more and more. It's like, dude, I've been live for 5 hours. You guys as my community hasn't paid me at all. Again, it's all a hypothetical. I've not been live for 5 hours, and I don't think like this at all. But, like, they're acting like they work in a fucking restaurant. You know what I mean? Like, they need a tip for however long they're on live for, regardless of what the fuck they're doing. And it's so aggravating to me. Like, that's not the way social media should be pushed. And I really am dreading the day where creators can be so entitled as to demand money for their time, no matter what they're doing, how entertaining they're being. It's so fucking weird to me. Like, all this shit's inherently free, right? You guys do not have to pay a fee to get into the live to watch my shit. Or anyone else's shit, unless it's a subscriber-only live or whatever. Super fan-only live. I think short of that, there's a $0 fee attached to going into the live. There's one creator on here that's like, if you're not here to buy my tarot readings, get out of my live. What the fuck you mean? Your live isn't private, it's on the public internet. Oh, gee, you gotta find a better favorite, dude. Don't make me your favorite. You know what I mean? Watch my shit. You know what I mean? I want you guys to watch my shit. But there's way better creators than me out there. Trying to think of any offhand. Anywhere Man Hobo. Anywhere Man Hobo, fantastic creator. Hobo Anywhere Man is pretty good. Hobo Anywhere Man is pretty good. Fire Buckets 12, that was my burner account. It was my third account, and I turned into a troll account, Fire Buckets 12. F12. Yeah, Fire Buckets 12 is a good creator to check out. I found a creator, they just talk about tanks. That's all they do, talk about tanks all day. In the same way that I'm a dweeb about trains, travel, and Dungeons and Dragons, they're a dweeb about tanks. I watch them every day now. Waffle House Music, that's a good favorite creator to have. Waffle House Music is an awesome creator. I steal her jokes. Dog has more charisma in her right paw than I have in my entire body. Victoria, well accurate. It's very rude to come in and call people dweebs. Are you even out of work yet? Are you still on the clock? You just got 2 minutes ago. You're all right. It's kind of weird. I'm starting to learn your schedule from you and your mother arguing on my fucking chat. But it's kind of cute, too. It's kind of sweet, right? Slapping small people in small towns. Dude, let's talk about the slapping thing. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm trying to get past the violent point in my life. Like, you really fuck with me, I just hurt you. And I'm trying to stop that. I'm fucking 41. You know what I mean? Like, who wants to do that at 41? Ah, damn, some motherfuckers on here. Not in real life. All arguments end when they stand up on my bucket out here. But, motherfuckers on here, they're bullshit keeps laying on my lap. He's like, oh, man, I'll just slap the shit out of you. Like, I'll go 1,000 miles out of my way to some slap or do. And I'm trying not to be like that. You know what I mean? Like that a huge chunk of my life. I'm trying not to be. God damn, some of these motherfuckers make it hard. You know? Like, my main objective in life is to not slap the shit out of people. And I'm struggling. You know what I mean? What the fuck is that about? I heard anyway, man, sunk the Titanic. You got proof? Nah, bro. Just trust me. Side note, my Cheerios are shaped like little hearts. Oh, fucking struggling, Victoria. What's up, Houdini? You just tagged Marie? Ooh. I did show up that day, G. Marie. Yeah. This guy threatened to pew-pew me if I show up to his neighborhood. He sat there all day. And he showed up to confront me with his mother. He called the police on me. He called the cops. Okay, first he put his mom in the passenger seat of his vehicle, drove to me, called the cops on the way, knowing the cops would show up 5 minutes after he got there. They just told me I couldn't panhandle. I was panhandling for charity and to help a local out. And an excuse to hang out in that lame fuck's territory. You know what I mean? You kept saying, Fafo. You're gonna Fafo. I did. I certainly fucked around. And what I found out is he was too afraid to confront me without his mother and 2 police officers. But that was 2 years ago. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be a better, wiser, a less violent person. Fucking find me slipping. I'll be coming, I'm sure. The mom wasn't crazy. The mom was fucking beautiful. Yeah, it was, though. His mom was fucking breathtaking. Oh my God, dude. It wouldn't, okay, and I'm not just saying that for dramatic effect. And I don't really talk about people like that at all. But given the situation, I let my true feelings be very well known on the internet. But, yeah, dude pulls up and he's got a beautiful woman in his passenger seat. My jaw hits the fucking ground. Like, what the fuck? How the hell did this weirdo, this gospel gangster rapper from fucking Gulfport, Mississippi, pull this? You know what I mean? What the fuck? She must have the patience of a saint. You know what's going on here? What's happened? You know? I didn't say nothing in the moment. My problem's with him. You know what I mean? I called him all sorts of names. You know, like, I'm not gonna be about it. And he runs off. Whatever. Long story short. Makes a video talking about how that was his mother in the car. And I'm like, what? So I made a video hitting on his mother. Hey, Mrs. Woodcock, it was nice meeting you. If you ever want to go on a walk down the world's longest man-made beach, Long Beach between Gulfport and Biloxi, Mississippi, I'd love to savor every word you have to say. Go get a nice dinner after that. On me, of course, Mrs. Woodcock. She never hit me up, though. But hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Hands down. No, he kind of stopped immediately. So he tried to, after everything was said and done, he made a video like, I confronted Anywhere Man, and I did this and I did that. But it was all on live stream. Right before I even started posting videos on it. So the whole comment section is like, bro, he called you a woman cat. You know, that P word? I'm already in trouble in here. I gotta be careful. Called him a woman cat while staring him down. So he kept saying, I came to you like a man. I came to you like a man. I came to you like a man. And after the 200th time he said it, I'm like, he came to me like a pussy. And he did. He got so mad at me, he forgot how to swear. Don't you call me that, mother freaker. I'm not censoring what I say because I'm on TikTok right now. He called me a mother freaker. That's how upset he got. And long story short, he ends up running back to the car with his mother in it. This poor mom the whole time was just like, Ryan, let's get out of here. Ryan, Fine, let's go. At least she had some fucking sense. Yeah, woman cat. They made a video about how he won. You'll see people on here too. Someone come at me sideways and I'll just destroy the whole account. It's not anything I do. I point out immoral behavior, unethical behavior, and then they just like show who they are. You know what I mean? Like when you piss someone off, you get to see their true colors. And when it comes to social media creators, it's usually not very pretty. So usually someone goes head to head with me, that's the end of that platform. Again, they just show everyone who they really are, how far they're willing to go because someone pissed them off or whatever, or, you know, had some criticism for them. But quite a few of those people, they'll go from getting 5 to 10 comments per video to getting like 0 to 1. And they're like, look, I beat Anywhere, man. All right. That's a weird victory, but hey, congratulations, man. You must have needed it. Humans are weird in general. I'm fucking weird. Look what I do for fun. You know what I mean? Like I camp out and fucking hop trains and hitchhike everywhere. You know what I mean? Like I'm fucking out there. I don't think anyone's gonna sit here and say that like I'm a normal person by any definition. You know what I want to be? How fucking boring would that be? What do you just do? Missionary all the time? What the fuck is that? You know? I want to dress like a panda. Have you slap me with a piece of bamboo until we're done. You know what I mean? But I just got a whole bunch of messages when I said that. You guys are naughty motherfuckers. Naughty motherfuckers. I swear. But when it comes to social media, man, social media attracts people who have the pursuit of fame and wealth. And they'll do anything for it. They don't care how they get there. You know? You usually just take ethics and morals and throw them out the window. We're sick, I'll admit it. Fucking same. It was me. It was Ryan, just 10 different messages. 10 separate messages. Hi, hey, hi. WID, what's up, WID? Fucking bitch. You know, the typical creepy dude in the inbox. Hi, hello, hey, hi, you're beautiful, hello. WID, what's up, hello, hi, hey. Fuck, bitch. Yeah, you guys are watching a hobo on the internet. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're all a little off here, guys. Fucking for real. What's up, Jan? Got a couple of pizzas and some garlic bites and some soda for the fucking hobo house. Thank you for that, Jan. Wi-Fi this weekend. Okay, so for the person in my inbox is fine. Videos of pandas playing and laughing. I picture you. You know, Victoria, I don't like that because like no one wants to bang a panda. You know what I mean? You look at a panda and you're like, wow, that's a cute animal. I want to cuddle up and say hi. You know what I mean? What would be an animal you'd want to bang? I feel like I'm not going to answer this question because even though it's a bit, no matter what I say, I'm going to get a weird nickname where you guys are going to mention every time I go live, or somehow one of you guys will figure out how to make it a sticker on here. You know? I feel like 95% of the answers I can give will probably be construed as racist. You know, why I gotta be a red panda, Troy? You know what I mean? Let's just walk away from this conversation real quick. Who are your guys' top 3 favorite races? Why you gotta bring up elk, Gregory? What's going on here? I thought you were on my corner. I thought you were on my side, my team. You know what I mean? You're bringing up elk now. What's going on here? You know, is my community turned on me? Australian pandas. I don't know what those are. I got on the phone here somewhere. It's in my pocket right here. I have not seen any caribou. Favorite race is 200 millimeter. You think of fucking. I gotta be careful. I know we're fucking around, but I'm already in trouble on here. What is the word I was looking up? Someone said a word. Yeah, normal guy. You gotta take the normal out of your fucking name, dude. That's not normal. You're not actually normal. Ramona, what's up, homie? Australian pandas is what we're looking up. Rhea with the Harvey, thank you. Australian pandas. Oh, this is a regular fucking panda. Just call him a panda. It's just a panda. This is regular looking fucking pandas. Now, red pandas were the original pandas, by the way. I learned that at the fucking zoo the other day. They're very small and they're expert sleepers, much like myself. The only difference is I'm not red right now, in this very moment right here. I'm only pink. I reckon it's fucking cute. I have to see it. I didn't get a photo of it though. Oh, yeah, moose will fuck you up for sure. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, we'll go sit in the sun for a while. There you go, Lupo. Yeah, normal guy who loves God. Do you want to meet the motherfucker? Have you ever heard of portobello mushrooms? You know, you could just meet the mother. You go hang out with them and have a conversation about it. You know? I'm telling you. So pandas are racist. I gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. I'm already in trouble on here. Don't be yelling at you. I do what I want, Tammy. I can't yell at you. I'm already in trouble in here. I gotta keep my voice low. This thing, if I get animated and I'm yelling, especially if I'm swearing, I automatically get flagged for hate speech, which is what just happened to me here. I'm assuming. I don't think I said anything too bad today. What up, Lorraine? Sassy Stephanie with a share. Thank you. You're always in trouble, usually, yeah. I think I'm a fucking expert at that. Saying and doing stupid shit's my fucking MO, dude. That's for sure. I gotta do something today. I can't just. I was just gonna camp. I got plenty of water and shit to last me till tomorrow, but I was trying to get on train and shit, but I think I'm just gonna start dipping out today. See what I can get into. I guess I got plenty of daylight left, right? Yeah, I got 4 hours daylight left almost. So, got my energy up. My old snacky snack. I'm gonna go fucking walk around. Get out of here. Having people say, hell yeah. We can get really sassy with you now. Yeah, I really can't fucking clap back too hard. I gotta be real methodical and deliberate with my approach. Yelling at people is my favorite shit to do. I love yelling at people that deserve it. You know? Oh my God. I got Cheerios. Me too. They're gluten free, you know. Don't ask me how I know that. But there's also a lot of bees around here. I'm like, are they gonna get mad at me for eating honey? I don't know if it's ethically sourced. Can they hear the screams of their compatriots in the Cheerios? The scream of the bumblebee. Still in Oregon. I am. Should be in Washington, hopefully within a week. a week, a year, something like that. I don't fucking know. I gotta call I just keep forgetting to call my fucking parents. I got my mom call tomorrow, hopefully. But hey, catch you next fucking year at this rate. Maybe Pasco. Maybe Spokane. I may get lucky. Fucking train might pull up and stop, but I doubt it. I doubt it's gonna stop. Something goes wrong or something. hear me out. I wrestle a bear. You know, I can take a bear. Not like a fucking 600 pounder, but like a 200 pound bear, like, I can take a bear. Fucking boom, choke him out, you know? Throw him on the tracks. I can pick up 200 pounds easy, you know? Throw him on the tracks. Train got to stop, maybe, probably not. But, you know, maybe at least slow it down a little bit. And then, boom, good to go. You know, train. That's the plan, guys. That's the plan. I got to find a bear in Portland, by the way. Choke it out. Get rid of it. And then throw it on the train tracks. In a very suggestive manner, too, you know? You gotta make it funny. Oh, that bear in New York State. Yeah, he was a little guy. He was like 130 or something. Buck 35 or some shit. It's like trying to fuck with him. What happened to the Bomb Brothers? I don't know, brother. Go check their channel and let me know what the fuck. What is here for y'all? But it's my turn to watch them. What's up, Sheila? You guys want some fucking Cheerios? Get in there. Get in there. I'm gonna choke it with, not my wiener. Just laugh at me. Oh, I got another restriction. Got a bag of salad. Hell yeah, poop my brains out. Free on to search their name in the search bar, brother. You take it right to them. You see whatever the fuck they're up to. Eating dry cereal. That's dry too. Hold on. I don't even dry anymore. Whoa. Feels like spit. Yuck. The Steph thing, I guess I don't have a problem with Steph. You know, she said some stuff that I was like, what the fuck, why are we talking about this? You know, she's having an interview and she's talking about my wiener. I'm like, that's weird. You know, like I would never plug another creator by talking about their junk. But that was something that couldn't have been solved with a conversation. You know, nothing really egregious at all. It's her fucking diehard community. Again, I thought it was only like 12 people, but her diehard community, that's all they want to do is talk about fucking Steph and Clover. That's all they want to talk about, and that's it. So I distanced myself from Steph. I got a reprieve from that. She stopped talking about me. She handled it with grace, by the way. Of all the people I blocked, she was the one that didn't like turn into a weirdo about it and get all mad and shit. But yeah, she stopped talking about me. I stopped talking about her. And all her like diehard fan base has left me the fuck alone. You know, that's what I was looking for. And then she got rid of that fucking dog, Ozzy. She got rid of the dog. So for 2 weeks, it'll be like, I'm sitting in the blistering sun, or all this crazy shit's going on around me. Steph got rid of her dog, like every fucking 20 to 30 seconds. Maybe if I got lucky, it was 2 minutes and I get a reprieve. So after years of dealing with that, when me and Steph associated, I didn't have an in me to go any more weeks, you know? So 2 weeks of that, I was like, fuck this. So I'm like, you know what? I ate that goddamn dog. I went to a Mexican market. I got some thinly sliced steak. It said it was Ozzy the dog. Cooked it on fucking live. And one of my moderators came in here being all mad about that. You being a negative person, you saying you ate Steph's dog. So I told her where to go and how to fucking get there real quick. Trash Brown. I told her where to go and how to fucking get there real quick. I waited till I knew she was going to give a response. She was typing something out and I blocked her. What's that cheeky pup? You know, Jen, that dog has some good meat on it, I'm sure. I'll cook that bitch up next. But yeah, I've never gone head to head with someone's community before, not the creator. It's fucking weird. You know? But I think most of you that have been here for a while saw a shift about a year ago. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm not fucking with too many creators anymore. You know, if you show me any inclination of just being here for the pursuit of wealth or fame, or if I get the vibe that you wouldn't kick it with someone like me at all if you didn't have the fucking numbers up, you know, to where they are, I just don't fuck with you anymore. And it's gotten really peaceful here as a result. You know, I like networking. I like marketing. I like fucking putting on up and coming creators and shit, or interacting with people for sure. But I'm real fucking selective about it. Real selective. Hell, I was interacting with someone recently that only come on the live to like hit up big supporters. Like, hey, haven't seen you in a while in my lives. Hey, I gave you a follow. Hope you follow me back. And I'm like, this is fucking manipulative. You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna talk to my chat and not me? Like, they come in here on occasion, but they just like drop emotes and that's it, and then they leave. You know? But they would have very in-depth conversations with people in the chat about either following them or going back to their live in the near future. I was like, this all feels very performative. You know, and it's fucking gross. So I blocked their ass. See you later. Have a good one. Go kick some rocks. You know? Again, I was real selective about who I fuck with. Peace of mind. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just the people that are attracted to social media at a base level are just fucking shitty people. You know? I don't have an interest in putting up with it or dealing with it. You miss Roy? Go watch Roy then. Go watch Roy McBride. I will say that Roy guy is exceptionally good looking. Somewhere Dude, that Somewhere Dude guy, he's only here for like a week. Oh, god damn, was he a good looking motherfucker. You know, Somewhere Dude, he was a good looking guy. Too good looking if you ask me. Must have been AI. What's up, Kathy? Yeah, it's been a crazy fucking years, right? This whole platform developing, fucking me changing and doing stuff, whatever. Baseline's always the same, you know, but like the way I approach stuff is drastically different than it used to be. My abilities and skills are way better than they used to be. It's cool, man. I turned traveling into a fucking job. Hey, I gotta go take a break from the road. What are you doing to take a break? I'm gonna go work. That's my vacation from the road, is going to go work. I might be in Tennessee. What's up, Jamie? I might be back in Tennessee after Boston. I'm not sure. I might just go down the coast from there. We shall see, though. I'm not sure, like I said. See how fucking long it takes me to get back at this point. But, yeah, Jamie, if you're free when I get back up in Massachusetts, I'd love to hang out for like 4 hours. And then like 2 hours into it, we can get kind of drunk and flirty. But then by the 4th hour, we're both exhausted and it's like, I'm out of here. You know, one of us stumbles away from the other, or both people stumble away in unison. You know, afterwards, you can totally just say you hooked up with me. You know, that's fine with me. It's a good bragging right there. I banged a 41-year-old hobo. Bro, all your friends would be super impressed. Call me. What are you doing about, Jamie? Don't send any bears after me this time. The last time I was in the area, son of a bitch. Oh, sounds beautiful. Right, we both get to sleep around away from each other. Let's say our own beds. You know, like I was gonna sleep in that. What up, Slicker? Oh. Excuse me. Oh, Betty. Yeah, you up in chat? Fucking love chat. I got fleas last time I was there, but I do love Chattanooga. No, not the last time I was in Chattanooga. The time before that. First time in Chattanooga, I got fleas from a motel. Really expensive motel, too. What's up, Slicker? I'm doing good. Wasn't supplied to Easy A. I don't know what Easy A is. Probably. Who amongst us hasn't banged a 41-year-old hobo, right? Fucking for real. My inbox has gotten a little fucking weird, I ain't gonna lie. I posted too many thirst traps on the internet. My bad. I did it. I did it to myself, you know? So looking at my inbox last night, the night before, and it's just insanity, you know what I mean? I'll give a lot of leeway and grace for the folks that do some drinking, and they're like, all right, I'm just gonna fucking lay it out there and shoot my shot. Hey, you know, whatever. It's fine. I just want to put it out there, ladies and gentlemen in non-binaries, set your standards higher than hobo. Howdy, Lily, howdy. I did DM you back, Houdini, didn't I? Who did I send the wiener pic to? Fuck. I sent that to my mother? No, she's used to him. Yeah, a couple of videos too, Elizabeth. maybe the hobo banging is the friends we found along the way. Yeah, dude, it's like once a week now, Houdini. Makes for a really awkward breakfast when I go back home. For those just joining, we're talking about me sending wiener pics to my mom by accident at least once a week. I don't know how you guys be sending those pictures out. How do you get your camera to zoom in that much? You know, I don't know. You guys gotta have fucking. Maybe if I attached a telescope to the back of my phone, I'd be able to really get in there. It says to me it's on Reddit now. About time Reddit's got active, you know? I got a fan-made hate page, a far left hate page, and a far right hate page. But most of them haven't posted in like half a year to 3 years. Like, yeah, I can't even get a good hate group going on. Oh, yeah, Houdini got hacked. Sent out wiener pictures again. I hate when that happens, man. I don't know. Every 2 days, some Russians hacking my phone. Sending out ding-dong photos. Still laughing at that shit, as you should. I had to shave. My fucking hair on my face goes all the way up to here. I got this stick to help demonstrate the hair. Let me fuck off out of here in a moment, folks. I gotta get the hell out. I gotta climb out of this fucking thing and everything and figure out where I'm going and what I'm doing. So get your questions, comments, and insults in before I go. Did you, McBride? Damn. You probably could have got top dollar. Probably didn't sell yourself too short. Oh, well, Jim, I'm gonna DM you as soon as I get off here. You know, let me go get a couple beers in me. I'll hit you up. Like, I always liked you. You're always nice to me. Guy titties. Would that work, Jamie? I'll try it out. Hi, Jamie. You're always so nice to me. Thank you, guy titties. What the fuck do you guys follow me for? What are we even talking about? You got a quart of Earl? You got a quart of oil and 2 puppies? Yeah, I went to a Cracker Jack or whatever, a Cracker Barrel. Someone gave me 2 puppies. Sounds like a DM Crystal already. I mean, mine are very similar. I bought the cat last week because he sent me a message asking for thirst traps, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Fuck you. Say, hey, you got any thirst traps for me? What the fuck is that? You know? He's done it before. I did it once. 3 years ago, I did it one time. Like, yeah, you go, guy. You know what I mean? Fucking make you a little edit video. And then he just kept hitting me up for it, right? But I didn't realize. I went in and checked. There was hundreds here. Personal text, which I would just ignore. I muted that a long time ago. And FB Messenger. I went through and just never-ending scrolls. Hey, you got any thirst traps? You got thirst traps? Delete a message, delete a message. You got thirst trap? Delete a message. And I'm like, yo, this is batshit crazy. You know, this is too far. Like, what the fuck? You know, hey, thanks for liking the way I look. Hey, you know, my self-esteem, appreciate you. But what I'm about trying to do is get miseried out here. You know what I mean? Go back to the East Coast and all of a sudden I'm fucking tied down to a bed and some guy smacking my foot with a fucking hammer. We'll skip that right quick. I blocked him. You know, anyone that posts about me, he's like, anyway, man, block me for no reason. I bet you do think it's for no reason, Chief. Huntress with the Buckley's BF5, thank you. And the Harvey, thank you. What up, Sharon Tooble Doodle? Good to see you. Want some dinner tonight? I'm not sure. Find a place to sleep? I'm not sure. Here would be a great spot, you know. I could kick it here and then just get moving tomorrow. I really want to get out of Portland. I know this is a bust. I'm not going to grab a train out of the spot. Oh, yeah. Battery. They keep on moving. So, I think I'm going to hitchhike on out of town. I think that's going to be what I'm going to do. Go hit the interstate and try to get out of here the old-fashioned way. get to the next choo-choo yard and then see if I can get up to fucking Montana that way. We'll see. Really, Huntress? Damn, appreciate the effort. But yeah, my phone's at 10%. Let me jump on off of here. Appreciate you guys for hanging out while I eat some Cheerios and lick my wounds. Yeah, I've been in Portland for about a week now, I'd say. Something like that. Still got D&D tomorrow. I missed it last week, but I think I want to keep moving, so we shall see what happens. Don't forget the Panhandle. Yeah, Panhandle, Idaho. Yeah, I'll be going by the Panhandle, Idaho, Corey. I'll be going right through the motherfucker. You know, a lot of states have panhandles: Florida, Oklahoma, Texas. You know what I mean? Idaho. But I'm sure you meant to say, don't forget to Panhandle. And you're so smart. Yeah, I gotta watch what I say. You're such a smart person, Corey, because you couldn't even figure out how to type. Don't forget to Panhandle. Don't forget the Panhandle. You know what I mean? Like, homie, instead of sitting on my live and hate watching me for, what's it been, 2 hours now? Go read a fucking book, brother. You know, anything. Cat in the Hat. You know what I mean? Like, don't start off too high. I'm gonna be out here reading Albert Camus if I was you. You know what I mean? But, you know, maybe just fucking read something. You know? Instead of being an old, miserable prick in someone's life, you can go do something productive with your life. Maybe give that a shot. But, Corey, have you ever heard this noise before? Listen close, listen close. Ready? You ever heard this noise before? And blocked. So, I let that dude talk shit 5 different times in the chat today, knowing that, like, at some point I was going to block him and talk some shit. But you got to let them lower their guard down first, you know? The wiener on my head. Thank you, Becky. Oh, Houdini. Nice rack. Yeah, you got to let them lower their guard down first. They're really comfortable doing whatever they're doing, and then you can fucking send them fucking packing. Floppy one on my head. Becky, thank you for the BFO, the big floppy one. Yeah, he's being a prick, you know? Let me go and get out of here. I gotta figure out the fuck I'm doing with my life. I gotta get out of here, too, because I gotta climb up this fucking giant-ass hill. I gotta walk 2 miles, climb up a giant-ass fucking hill, and then I can start trying to get out of town. Go me. Everyone come out and travel. It's so fun. Jamie, don't worry, I'm beating your DMs in 30 seconds, you know? Hit you with the WYD question mark. You say hello 12 different times before I start being angry and aggressive towards you. Everyone, see y'all later. Chica Saw, you're awesome. Everyone's fucking great, and guess we're watching. I'm on a violation and 2 restrictions right now. We still got a couple in here. Y'all are fucking great, thank you. There's an average spam of time. You gotta try tocino spam. It's a Korean, a spice from the Philippines. It was a Spanish spice, and the Philippines made it their own. And spam is really big out there in Hawaii and the Philippines and whatever the fuck out there. So they got like tocino spam, out of this world. You're missing out if you haven't tried it. Make sure you fucking cook it though. Good night, Cal. Good night, B-Mac. Good night, Ryan. Goodbye, Jim Bob. No typo. I don't think there was. I'll see you.